Voor aflevering hebben we eigenlijk helemaal niks gedaan, omdat ik zat hier de hele tijd. En mijn broer kwam een keer op bezoek. En mij laat wel een beetje stilzetten. Dus ja, dus bij de vorige aflevering er is niet echt veel gebeurd. Ja, we zitten altijd eerst hetzelfde.
Looks like part of a student's diary.
Nu een tussenvlucht naar mensen sturen dat ik leuk ben.
And conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Yo, I'm back. Sorry, ik moest even wat bericht op antwoorden. Wacht hoor. Even mijn chat openen. Want ik heb een bericht. Yo. Ah bro, hoe de fuck moet ik hier nu man?
Incendio.
Even kijken zo.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
Oh, ik kan nog van die vinden. Kut, sorry. I know. Wat je bedoelt daar hier? Zit er hier? Nope.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Boom.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Ja. Ja. Wacht hoor. I'm back.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Imperio. Of Imperial Idol.
Something troubling ahead.
Ja, maar dat mag wachten. Wat was dat nu weer? Bombarda? Nee. Cafrigo. Bombarda. Dus we doen dus.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Incendio.
Oké.
Accio.
Dood.
Incendio.
Another barricade. Considering the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nee.
Accio.
It's different than what we faced before. That worked. Keep going.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio.
Klopt er iets nu?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ja, bro. Zal wel.
Accio.
Oh, maar wacht eens. Ik zie dat nu maar pas.
Accio.
Daar.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hoi, kwam het.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Nou, oei. Is wel kut, man.
Revelio. Incendio.
Protego. Bombardo. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Imperio. Bombardo. Confringo. Defender. Places. For a moment there I thought that'd never end. Incendio!
Wacht hoor. Deze. Nee, deze zit er al. Maar ze zit 04 al. Oké. Maar zo weer even meer was. Ja, zo wel is goed. Geen probleem. Oh. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Wat was nu deze? Ja man.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic. Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you. I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it?
Ominous has. Let's go.
What?
Remember, incendio. I'll explain on the way. Come on. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glaciers. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperium. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Descendo. Flipendo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Well, Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Mooie Joy Anime Center.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Imperio! Crucial! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Not sure what I did to deserve that. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
De pulso.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. off some trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Expelliarmus, defender.
Oh, little known girl. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Imperio. Confringo. Defender.
Uncle, to the right.
Incendio.
Got it!
They're closing in.
This is sad. Really, it is.
You'll not win here.
Mine.
Protego! Stop provoking them!
Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacier. Imperio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Expulsion!
Glacier. Defender. Incendio.
Uncle, to the right.
Defender. Ascender. Repulsor. Levioso.
Let's get this out.
Descender. Repulsor. Repulsor.
Not prevail.
That one's three. Defender. Repulsor. Descender.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Jongens. Maar even een shock wat er juist is
You
gebeurd.
did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend it.
Wacht hè, waar is Keano klein, Ashley? Ja, dat ze er niet meer is. Wacht hè.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Ben er weer bro, ben op mijn PS5 aan het kijken en sturen via mijn gsm. Je leeft toch nog? Ja, dat is wel goed dat je via daar ook kan kijken, man. Ik heb nieuwe gear. Ik wil een gouden hoed hebben, man. Ja, ik weet dat ik die nog ga krijgen, man. Sky limit, speak with... Ja, maar ja, dan moet ik zo aan de andere kant van die wereld gaan. Surprise meeting, laten we naar daar gaan. Fast travel, fuck that.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. I've We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Die zijn er.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It was a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Ja, dat vind ik ook wel jammer. Ik had echt wel verwacht dat zij erin ging zitten. Nou ja. Maar blijkbaar is dit verhaal voor dat van Harry Potter en zo, die shit en zo. Ah ja, zeggen mensen toch. Dus... ik weet niet.
Levioso.
Repulsor.
Now, Annabelle, it was a long time ago. You've made your point.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Felthcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Okay.
I hope I... Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository. like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Has anyone seen my ivory hand?
Professor, a word? I should like to speak with you, Professor. Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Nou, moeilijk. I need to speak to the headmaster house elf scroll to learn the password into his office. Oh. Dus... Hoe heet dat woord? Headmaster's house. Headmaster's house. Bro, ik weet echt letterlijk niet wat ik moet doen, man. Misschien een Hogsmeade misschien? I don't know. Nee, Hogsmeade als is niet. Het moet hier ergens zijn, dat wel. Need to speak to the headmaster's house elf. Dus... The fuck doet die? Zo is het weer al zo'n glitch op deze fucking spel weer. Maar joh, ik weet niet, hè, maar de laatste tijd die glitch dat spel niet normaal. Een keer al laden. Voilà. Zie je wel dat een glitch was, want anders zou het heel anders zijn.
I hope
it's not about anything I've been doing.
Ik wist direct dat het een glitch was.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you. Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as...
Attention, students. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Huh?
Lumos. Lumos. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We will speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Whoosh. Ik zit nu in een boek.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Huh. Okay. Okay, what the fuck?
Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Good choice.
This is my chance. Come and Neve. I need to time this just right.
Maar broer, wat is dit, man?
They're gone for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. The ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Defender! Bombarda! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Descendo! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Descendo! Depulso! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso!
Ah, tju.
Bombarder, Defender, Depulso. Defender, Bombarder, Depulso. Descendo, Bombarder, Defender. Bombarder, Defender. Bombarder, Depulso. Bombarder, Defender. Descendo, Depulso. Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Protego. Stupid. Descender, Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder.
Ik vind dat eerlijk gezegd echt een saaie missie, man. Kan jullie, what the fuck?
Bombarder, Defender, Protego. Bombarder.
Mooi mensen, ik ga het even zoeken. Ik heb even op makkelijk zetten, moetje, dat ik er rap van al ben, want ik vind echt zo'n B-missie, moetje. Plus, wat voor kutkleuren zijn daar. Ik word er letterlijk gewoon zo zot in mijn kop van. The fuck, mate. Ik kan gewoon even op makkelijk zetten, dat weer... Normaal doe ik dat bijna nooit als we aan de kleutermissen zijn. Ja, ik het liefst dat ik er gewoon zo rap mogelijk van af ben, want joh worden. Focus on story, minimal gameplay challenge. Gewoon deze, fuck dat. Gewoon het makkelijkste, dat is gewoon plup, 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 klaar. Kijk, zie me, het is al 5 euro.
This must be for me.
Moet je niet zo uit die klote boek, man.
Be the same without her.
You found her, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Leah, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Eindelijk. Wow. Wat we nu doen is settings. Minimal.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
So bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope he can really start.
Ik pijs dat het nu Alacadabra is van Sebastian. Oh nee, een upgrade van Bombarda. Speak with Teak. En zo van die shit. Ik ga even naar mijn secret room gaan. Even die secret gear pakken, een keer spreken met Diek en dan zet het erop voor vandaag, jongens. Hopelijk zijn het goeie. Allemaal fucking slecht. Godverdomme.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts. And Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned. The one Hallo and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it.
Oké mensen, dit is tijd van livestream. Ik hoop dat... Oh, wat dan? Oké, kijken. Oh. Oké mensen, dit is tijd van livestream. Ik hoop dat jullie nooit nemen. Vergeet niet wanneer het like zo super tof zijn. En ik zie jullie normaal zien misschien morgen weer. We zien wel. Als het niet begin van de middag of zo, want ik kan ook naar familie. Dus ja. Ik hoop dat jullie nu en vergeet niet dat het like zo super tof zijn. En adios amigos.